Welcome back, golf nerds. Ryan here from Golf and Body. So my 2-minute segment today is going to be on how to create some awareness in your feet while you're doing a lunge, okay? And so my previous videos was about the four toes coming up and the big toe and things like this. Now, due to non-disclosure agreements, I can't show you the full exercises. However, this one is not protected, and so this one is the full one, okay? With that being said, those exercises are still very beneficial, but they're not as localized as far as instability and tension like the real ones, okay? And so the foot, the feet, 26 bones, 30 joints, 20 muscles, very complex. I don't even know how many ligaments they are, but remember, ligaments are very intelligent, okay? They have this communication in the brain that is vastly different and more intimate with the brain as far as awareness and how things are going with the joints in comparison with the muscle tissue. You could look at the fascia, tendons, and ligaments as the engineers of the body, and the construction workers are the muscle tissue, okay? And so when people are saying muscle memory and muscle intelligence, it is not physiologically correct, okay? There's a lot of information in the feet. You can even know, everybody's had that like maybe grain of sand or a little rock inside your shoe that just feels like you need to take your shoe off and get it out. There's so much sensory input with the feet. And so with that being said, pay really close attention to the details here. It is not a particularly complex exercise, but just make sure that you're doing this nice and slow, because it's a little bit more about stability and kind of teaching your brain how to be stable when you're moving. And here's how you do it. Okay, so what you're gonna do here, you're gonna get into a lunge stance first. You're gonna make sure we're gonna get a little bit of a pelvic tilt that opens up the disc in your lower back, okay? Now, you don't wanna have too wide a base of support or too narrow. You can make it just a little bit more comfortable, but make sure that it's not too close until you get really stable here, okay? So I'm bringing my big toe up, I'm tucking my tail, I'm pushing my knee in front of my toes, crown the head to the ceiling, letting my kneecap slightly touch, and as I come up, my four toes are coming up. As I'm coming down, my big toe is coming up. Four toes, big toe. And that allows you to create tension and be able to teach your nervous system how to be stable with motion. Hopefully this helped. Like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.